How's it going, guys? This is take 2 on my video for the night. I've already recorded one that I've decided not to upload because it was just basically a fail. Briarios told me that I needed insulated wire from Electricraft to connect this, so I made some, and look, don't connect. No matter where you put it, don't connect. Actually hooked it all up, ran some stuff through it, nothing. Still doesn't work. So unless anybody else has any ideas on how to get that thing to work, I am done with it. I'm actually going to make a rotational dynamo, probably next few videos or so from now. I'll get that made, but for right now I'm just kind of perturbed at it and tired of it. By the way, if you ever have a crucible that's heating more than what you need it to and you don't want to waste the heat, you don't want to worry about it burning up, throw some gold in there. That stuff is so dense, it eats up a lot of heat and then takes a lot of heat to warm it, so it'll eat up a bunch of it for you. That's how most of this gold has gotten down here, is I just throw it in as I get done with a run and kind of watch it, let it see what it's doing, see it's not going to finish, so I'll just leave it there, and then that'll be the first thing that I pull out next time. And actually, I forgot there is one other thing that I need to get done. I don't have any more aluminum dust up there. Alright, so you get in there, and I actually need a rod, so we'll just do a full long rod and cut it. Okay, so now first thing we're doing is we're making a tiny stainless steel fluid pipe, because we're making a distillery. I am tired of running 2 boilers to only do what needs to be ran for 1. So along with that, I also need to make a boiler to go with it, and I need 2 sets of these. So let's take this over here. We're gonna need, let's do this real quick. Alright, you go there, you go there. This wrench is going to break in a minute. And there we go. I knew it was coming. It was inevitable. And I'm out of steel plates. Well, crap. Okay. Do I need a wrench to make this? Yes, I do. So we're going to make a titanium one. I only need 6 of these. So I guess I need that heat after all. Just throw them in there. Let that heat up and get the gold out, and we'll work on the wrench. But while it's doing that, I need 2 pieces of glass, 2 of my blaze rods. Is this thing about done? It is done. Finally. Shut off. This thing has been banging forever. It's driving me crazy. Alright, so we need 2 of these. We need 1 of these down. Yeah. We need these 2 up. Yeah. And then we need the pipe Goes there. Steel machine casing, not robust, just regular. And then we need the hammer and the wrench. And you know what? I actually can make another steel one real quick. Haha. Suck it. And I'll make a titanium one for later. Because you know I'm going to need it. I always do. Where is that hammer? I hate it when it pops from there to there. I want it in my inventory. Alright. Distillery. So now we got to see if we can get this to work. But before we do that, we need to make some plates for it. Some wire. Some pipes for it. Because I don't know how hot that fluid's going to be when it comes out of there. So we're going to make some more Ingvar pipes. Now what the hell, we'll make all 9 of them curved. And then it's something like this. I can never remember which way it goes. There it is. Now, do we want to make small ones or do we want to make normal ones? 600 liters a tick. I don't think we need that much. 200 liters. Alright, we'll try that. And we'll be back for that if we actually need it. And you finally heat it up, so drop you out of there. We'll drop them in there. And throw you in there. Alright, so now I need to set this thing up. And I need it to go to the back side of these. So I'm going to have to chop all of this wood piping out of here. I'm probably going to put it like right in here. So I need to find an axe. I should have an axe around here somewhere. This one's going to break in about one hit. Let's see. What did I tell you? Told you about one hit. Alright, you can just sit right there. And I got enough flint on me, we can make a new flint axe. They're kind of slow, but they're cheap. They work for these little jobs. I noticed something when I was working off camera yesterday. If you need a lot of aluminum, which as you know right now I need a butt ton of it, almadine is a great way of getting it. You hand wash it and that's all you get from the almadine, which is this stuff right here. It's found with sapphire. I found 2 veins of it already, and you get a butt ton of it in a sapphire vein. It's like one of the 2 main things that you get. You get pyrope and almadine. And the nice thing about it is you can use it for tools now because it's actually a gem. If you look down there on my hotbar, the pickaxe in the first place there is an almadine pickaxe. Alright, let's see about setting this bad boy up here. If I put this here, I'll put this on here, and it actually has an inventory screen. Alright, so we've got output for items, or input for items, output for items, and we have input for the water, and then the output for the water is the top. So we're going to need to run wooden pipe, which this is going to be kind of hairy here. And there we go. Now that should be filling it up with water, if I'm reading my in and outs right, which you never know. I might be reading them wrong. So far I ain't getting anything in here. Let's make sure everything got connected properly. I swear that's the in. Let me go look over here. Now see, that's the in. I always do it wrong. I figured distilled water, kind of like steam, should go in the back, and but apparently I'm wrong. And I broke another one. Alright, so now I have to get from here up here. I'm not real worried about that because I'm not going to be doing anything that has material, I don't believe. And we can hook this up with a small one. And get over there. Alright, drop it in. There we go. Water. Now we look at the recipe. We just want to distill water. So we need, oh my goodness, we need an integrated circuit. Son of a gun. I did not want to have to make an integrated circuit. You can use honeydew to make distilled water and sugar. Did not know that. Alright, well, it looks like we are going to, oh, you know what? I better get over here and check. Make sure my titanium isn't burning up. Okay, it actually cooled down. Okay, I guess we're going to make a circuit. I actually need to make a circuit, but I needed to make a circuit for something else. But I guess now we're going to make a circuit for this purpose. Alright. Now, while that's doing its thing, let me pull these out of here and cut this down. And I need to cut it one more time. And we're going to make a screw. And we're going to use a screw and a cover. And is it a file? I'm guessing it's probably a screwdriver. Wrench. I'm trying to remember without actually looking, but I bet it's a screwdriver. That would make more sense logically than the file. Alright, daggone it, we're looking it up. I've actually looked this up a couple times now. I thought I could remember it. Okay, screwing, it's a hammer and a screwdriver. Ugh. Okay, blank cover. Now, in case you didn't know, you can use these as covers on pipes. And you can chisel them, make them look different ways. And when you pop them off, you get them right back. Let's see, go on there like that. Grab a chisel and put different designs on it, make it look different ways. Have Greg's face there. If you really want, give you something nice to punch when he puts the recipe in, makes you mad. Not a bad idea. I might just have to make one of these just so I can have one of them. Alright, but what I'm actually making this for is I need to make a machine cover. And you still aren't hot enough. What a bum. Would you just heat up already? Where is my... Really? I can't find it? Ugh. Did I put it in here? No, I didn't put it in there. Where is it? It's on my hotbar. Really? Ugh. Telling you, you get blind as you get old. And now this thing's going to break before it lights. Oh, it actually lit. I am amazed. Just the way my day is going today. Alright, you heat up. Anyways, I want to get this cover made. And I'm not going to be able to do it now because I got to make a circuit for my distilled water. But basically, we are going to make, and I'm going to make 2 of these probably, but I want to make one to try it out. This one right here. So I need to make me a tin cable, an electronic circuit, which I need to get some more copper done. That's why I can't make another one right now. And I just made the aluminum wire lamps. So this is going to be on hold. And we're going to try this out hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the copper done. I've got a buttload of chalcopyrite already done. And I got more down here waiting to be done. But I actually want to run them through the roaster. And to do that, I need more oxygen. So I got to run some other stuff through there. Alright, this has finally heated up. So let's get this titanium out of here. And keep an eye on that heat. Make sure it don't get too high. Alright, you get in there. Get back out of there. And now give me some gold. I'm going to feed you some gold. And I probably ought to make this into ingots instead of plates, but yeah. It's just a little bit of charcoal to put it back. And you never know, I might actually need those plates at some point in time. So, alright. So let's see if we can get this done here. We need copper times 3 to make our cables. And we need rubber, which luckily I've made a whole bunch of over here. And because we only need ingots, we don't have to smelt it. Because currently we can still do it this way. I'm expecting that to change eventually. But currently we can still do it. Alright, so in there. And make me 6 of them. And now I put the iron in the middle. And 2 redstone. And that makes us a circuit. And then, okay, you don't switch it straight over now. How do I make this integrated now? Oh, I actually got to use a screwdriver on it now. Okay, well, that's new. All right. Integrated circuit number 0. Exactly the one I need. All right, so we put you in there. And where are my Ingvar pipes? Actually, I want to look at something real quick. It actually says the temperature is 300, even though I'm heating it up. So I might actually be able to run this without using those Ingvar pipes. So first thing we need to do, this one and this one have regular water in them. So we need to replace them so they are not calcified anymore. And let's go ahead, just for testing purposes, run this just like that and see if it will complain. Now, you want to make sure, I want to make sure, so we're not actually wasting anything, that we keep it hooked up to that. Because I want that to still be feeding into the system, and I'll have to hook that one back up as well. Alright, so we will actually do this, hook both of them up. We'll put one of these in. Oh, and look at it work. Man, that thing kicks out the freaking distilled water quick. And what we're actually going to do is I'm going to use this fluid thing right here. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Yeah, I got to break that. I was going to say I'm going to use that, but I don't want to do that because that's the regular water line. But yeah, it's kicking the distilled water out pretty good. And see, I'm not going to use this distillery for anything else, so I can just let it sit here and hold the distilled water right there and use this as its own pressure tank to pressurize the system. Now, the only problem with that is I don't want to keep it too pressurized, or what's coming out of those engines is not going to have anywhere to go. So I'm probably going to have to put a tank on them to drain into the system, which isn't a real big deal. I have plenty of those wooden barrels. The only problem is using those wooden barrels around these fireboxes is dangerous. I've burned up a few of them already. But I do believe I can put one under here, right there, and it should be okay. I think it's just when they're too close to these pipes or right next to these that they run into an issue. But yeah, we're making distilled water now. And I think it only does like one, yeah, it's making like 1 millibucket a tick, so it's going to take a lot to get it made enough to fill up all 3 of these. But yeah, now I can actually run all 3 of these on full capacity, so I can click on this one just to get everything going and then run this one and that one at the same time with these 2 steels. but I'm mainly going to run just one of them for this one, which is going to save me on charcoal, because I'm sure I'm not going to need to run this nearly as much as what I've been running this to keep up with the distilled water for this one. But yeah, got that done. Now I think I'm gonna try to roast me up some chalcopyrite and get me some more copper done. And for tomorrow, we'll make that machine cover and check it out. See how it does what it does. And let's see, do I have enough in here? I think I got enough oxygen. Actually, what is in there? Oh, well, there you go. Cook it. Okay. Well, you can do. Why is it not doing the galena? Thought you could roast that. Roaster, 16 oxygen. Okay. Why was it not wanting to do it? I'm guessing that's probably going to be about full on the sulfur dioxide. So I'm going to have to get a tank made for that. I got to decide what kind of tank I want to make. For right now, actually, what I'm going to do, where is that? I'm just going to put a pipe on it, and it'll hold a little bit of it. Y'all are going to tell me I'm blind again, I'm sure, because I'm probably looking right at it, and I cannot find that end bar pipe. I'm going to just make one real quick. That, and wrench. And stick that right there. And let's try this again now. Okay, why are you not working? Is that all it could hold? Quite confused on why this bad boy ain't wanting to run. I swear I've actually ran a little bit out of it. And I know that thing puts out plenty of heat to do it. Let's see if this is not considered a hot fluid. So let's see if we can put it into one of these barrels. Alright. Let's go 1, 2. Put the barrel there. Now I gotta get a wrench. Wrench. And in. And it says empty. Why are you empty? It's going into the pipe, but it's not going into the barrel, because it's got the blue thing on it. That can't hold it, apparently. Alright. Well, kiss my grits. We'll give you one of these. Yeah, you'll go in there, won't you? Mess with me, buddy. Alright, I'm going to try this one more time. Now it's running. There we go. Yeah, it did run a little bit of it before it wouldn't go anymore. Alright, so we can make up some copper. I just got to get some more oxygen into this system before it's going to do it. And then this needs to be pumped in to an electrolyzer to get the sulfur out of it. But that's it for today, guys. Take it easy. I will see you tomorrow.